Hi, my name is Mehtap. I'm known on social media for doing content about my life in Korea. It's very nice to meet you. I don't want to give a stereotypical answer, but my honest answer is stereotypical. I started listening to K-pop and then I started watching Korean variety shows. A show called Roommates was my comfort show. It was with Jackson from GOT7, and while watching Roommates, I just really felt like I had to visit Korea, and then I did that. The work culture in Korea is very different to what I'm used to in Switzerland. I think in Korea, everybody's kind of working 24/7, and if you don't work 24/7 as well, sometimes you kind of get left behind. So that hustle life was something I really had to adapt to. One time I went to a Korean bakery, and the word for candle, like birthday candle, is cho. But I accidentally asked for chong, and chong means gun. So instead of asking for birthday candles, I asked for guns, which is, kind of silly. I think living in Korea helped me become more spontaneous and helped me adapt faster to new situations. Because growing up in Switzerland, I was used to always planning ahead, doing things according to plan. And in Switzerland and in Korea, I just had to learn to adapt quickly. I think moving to Korea definitely made me more confident. I was able to navigate life on my own, built my own life in a totally new country. And overall, I think it's one of the best choices I made. Do it. If you dream of living abroad, do it. I think if there's anything you dream about, it's always worth giving it a try. And if it ends up being different than you expected, you can come back anytime. And if it's as you expected, you can stay. So if you have a dream, don't overthink it, just try it. I try to always be kind to myself and not feel super embarrassed if I did a cultural faux pas or if there's some aspect about the Korean culture I didn't know yet. I try to not blame myself for it. So I'm kind to myself. So at the moment, we mainly work with K-beauty companies who want to promote their K-beauty products in Europe or in America. And my dream is to also step foot into the event industry, start organizing events, and maybe also work with some bigger artists. And I'm really excited to see what the future will bring. I think as long as I'm working on progressing my career, I want to stay in Korea. But once I decide to really settle down, maybe have a family of my own, I think that would be the timing. I might consider coming back to Switzerland. So SB is basically my full-time assistant. He's actually the editor of all my YouTube videos, and he's also always on site when I'm attending events in Korea. He's taking care of getting good footage and making sure that I always have anything I need. Oftentimes he also gets into events with media accreditation, so he's not just a boyfriend, but also a very, very important work partner of mine. So there's one really famous vegan restaurant in Seoul. They actually have 2 stores, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Plant. I really recommend them. Even people who are not vegan like their food. And then there's also one vegan restaurant in Suwon. And I think the name is Retro 33. They're not that famous, but I really love their restaurant. It's delicious, and they have a cat. But actually, when you're in Korea, they always also have soy milk. So if you go to any cafe, you can always get your coffee either with regular cow milk or with soy milk. So in general, I just like all cafes in Korea. I've been to so many. I barely ever go to the same one twice, which is why I have a hard time picking a favorite. Because there are so many cafes, you can go to a different one every day. 항상 응원해주셔서 정말 감사합니다. 화이팅이에요. 안녕.
Last week I had vegan raclette. Imagine having vegan raclette in Korea, not possible. So yeah, I miss those things.